Move over, Samsung users. I got a video of a skysphere you don't need a Moonshot Pro to see. Crescent Moon from another secret video game character in Iran. This dude's definitely used an action replay to turn off fall damage. You sure there's no concussion, dude? Lautaro Scialavo's racking up enough rotational force to flip his brain out of his damn head. Boosh! Welcome back to this week's The Movement. I'm your host, Josh Dohy. If you're going out filming today and you're looking for the juice, my new favorite video of the year is hot off the press, Josh Malone's Atonement. I've been watching this before every session lately, even though my lines take up one bench and a patch of grass. The steezed out flip master emerged from his secret hideout in the local church to take the new PK gospel to the streets. Most impeccable footwork and landings in the game, and while he's driving from spot to spot, he's dropping the hottest ghost ride the whip since Tim Sheaf did a handstand on El Camino or some shit. Top level boggler with move choice at its most satisfying, with a Commons flair on the camera. Just go watch it and tell me when you pick your jaw up on the floor. It's over there next to the 7 lime scooters on the ground. It's worth every penny, available at thecommons.boston. And if it's got you back in the filming mood, get out your house, touch grass, and go get your JOD6 festival submission in before September 1st. Is anyone else starting to sweat about the editing? The Commons also drop clips for you, filmed by the Manor Masterminds, featuring literally every one of your favorite North American street fleets, captured in that Golden Manor style that we just talked about. We're talking Caleb Craig, the sauce boss, dipping double con gainers from a waist-high ledge to his face. No nosebleed section. This guy paid full price for the tickets. And he's making like an old western set piece and hitting the PK tumbleweed down the steps because this town ain't big enough. Old school looking take on the new school style. No B-roll, straight to the point and gold from start to finish, with flavors for all kinds of players. Chef Chris P's even serving up freaky prees for all you toppling obstacle enthusiasts. This one took an entire Boston hunk to hold it up. Guess he did a better job than the top of that trash lid. Oops! That's a crazy way to land that great ender. Soup Gang's on that filming mood lately on their capstone type shit with the no crop fisheye. No need to fillet this one, the guts are already on display. Some of the previews look like absolute mazas, and rumor has it you can catch them going face first into concrete walls July 27th, only on the Soup YouTube. It's out now. Only 2 time zones ahead of them, and yes, I did Google that. We got one from the breakout athlete of the year. Your boy Ziggy's got a new YouTube snack for all you hungry hippos making a mess all over Kiwi Town, an escape space, which is a really funny thing to put as a title because it's really hard to escape space. It's literally all around us. This time around the block, he's got a little bit more flow, and when I say around the block, I mean reverses, like you're going around. Look at him. May as well be at precision the way you gotta land past the rail before that bench, hitting NBDs with that thinker shot. Tell me the last athlete you saw thinking. These thoughts going all over the concrete like a damn wet floor. And if you're not aware of your surroundings, Flux Invaders have got you covered with their yellow sign in slippery floor. Hey, wait, that sign's for reading. Now everyone's gonna be slipping on the XXL pasta like a damn BART or something. And no one's listening anyways, they all got their headphones in. This guy's even doing office work, doesn't realize how high up he is. Wake up, Flux Invader! Or I guess stay dreaming, because there's literally no chance these delicious spots actually exist. Even Joe Scandra wants to know, mate, can you tell me where these pipes are at? Sounds like a buff guy looking for an assessment of his biceps. Well done, boys. Keen to see what you got coming up next. And speaking of GeoBart, he's got 2 new videos, and don't bother searching it, because all that comes up is this pair of weirdos and their stupid kid. I don't care what the best dinosaur is in Vegas. I want to know what the best jump is. Show me the real parkour Jesus, the one who's bringing us Amsterdam is Alive and holding rough cut hands, with Zoe Kern dropping fire on the track and Vicher hitting Iwi gains off the flatty wall. That's how you say his name, not like the popular 2000 slur for white dudes with their hat to the side. You can't say that anymore. Turn splat fronts reminiscent of a young Dr. Real. Would love to see one of those with a little half twist trick bounty alert. Rough cut hands gives us the first look at the holding hands experience, and I guess who needs bag meals when you got one of these? And the only shopping you're going to be doing with that is at the merch market, where Sam Altima's holding it down at the bar with a whole new kind of dance. Yako's nearly losing his head at the gym, and he's hitting delectable goodness on the saucy outdoor bars. Even Ethan Root's coming out of nowhere with no shin splints in sight. Beautiful jam video, and if you're in the market for another one of those, Matma's Munich is Burning Jam is this weekend, and you're sure to see lots of character there to sell you the experience. They just put out the 2023 video, which was delayed, allegedly due to collusion. Looks potentially like the funnest jam despite its corruption, with a ton of wacky challenges like hitting golf putts and navigating mysterious friendships. You can't figure out if they're with you or against you, or they're just trying to win the competition. And you do all this under the scrutiny of a cat, Parkour's true overlord. That's the real cat pass rafter. But around here, we call it Kong. So let's throw it to North America for a sec, because the Spring Fling recap is here on a much tighter release schedule. Mad Western Canada homies scooping up the vibes in Saskatoon and making up haikus, scaring the youths with poetry and the close-up camera angles. Newsflash, kids, poetry's cool. Ralph Waldo Emerson did it, and so do rappers. Look it up. It's in books, science. Flips off the giant belt sander, and Weed Erickson's got it backwards, doing everything off his elbows, despite David Bell specifically saying no knees, no elbows, especially for one-hand down monkeys. He said that. I remember. I was there. We got the style comp where we were allowed to take our own approach, so instead of writing scores, I drew pictures of dolphins. I already knew Donovan was gonna win. It was a lovely jam. It's lovely people. We'll see you there next year. If you missed Keep a Jam, the edits are starting to come out. The Venture Boys did their own wrap-up, just to hold you over while you wait for an official video. Don't bother Lester. He's doing a lot right now. And for Hell Jam clips, we got TJ hitting the biggest zero twist over a fatty gap. Name specialists in the comments, feel free to tap in. I'm always trying to learn. TJ's on the glow up, and he composes a lot of the music that he uses in his wavy clips. It's airtime variation, powerful art. Keep it up, TJ. Our Slady Queen, Louisa Chang, was there, and she brought the entire zoo. We're talking penguins, koalas, and drop bears. It's a real thing. Look it up. The damn Parkour Bandy Irwin, but look out for angry stingrays. Looks like the Street Media Social was a success with the video on the way. Next event in the area is happening literally now with Adam Door's Sheffield Takeover, complete with nasty challenges and a Tony Hawk looking ass secret tape, which is a great idea, but also in recent history, Netflix documentaries and The Grudge have really shaped our takes on secret tapes. I vote destroy it. Can't be anything good. Or could have Ed Scott's entire experience from the SPL 3 Euro qualifier on there, though. But just to be safe, you can look that up on YouTube. Any comp, he's coming. Callum Powell even competed. But the craziest thing is Ed's looking like a podium contender for speed. We're getting close to the World Championships, especially after the final qualifier went down at Kisakea Parkour Paradise in Far, Texas. Rapid fire podium. Let's go, Mag, taking first in speed and skill. Benatti's following her lead, and both move on to SPL. Audrey qualified for style again. We got Rai Denali and Callum Chatwin bringing the heat in style. Final chance to qualify is at the on-sites bloodbath, and if you get through that, you only got 3 more full days of parkour competition. Go you. You're a legend in the making. If you're coming to watch in person, hope you got your tickets, because they're already sold out. If you're shit out of luck, you can tune in on pay-per-view and catch my ass next to Parkour's walking, talking Trictionary capable of 100% of the moves, Joey Adrian. Third podium of this video. Very competitive week, folks. WCPF 2024 went down. Looked like beautiful days, great setup. Twin Parkour came in first, which is probably cheating because there's literally 2 of them. Must be a sweet life, Zach and Cody. And JBC did the second ever trip flyaway, so put that in your history books, Parkour Theory. Here's a bit of history for you. The team that has most consistently inspired me, nurtured my growth, and didn't put me on the team when I asked, Team Farang, is over. I'm going to miss them. They leave behind an insane legacy. And I think I read that post wrong. They said they're ending the clothing side of things, but they're not dead. So wait, so what? So what's happening? And they're doing a Viking send-off by shipping their remaining merchandise at a heavily discounted rate. It's your final chance for the Parkour polo, maybe some chinos. And now, everyone who's got the Farang tattoo looks significantly cooler. Commemorative now. Glyph tattoos, still taking the L. Last victory for Farang. Nice one. Dom's not fussed, though. He's living his best life in his latest golden age of content. He's still releasing bits from our Euro travel, with his latest thing being the 10 fucking meter front flip to sand. You do not get it. I couldn't even stand up there without my legs going full jello. He's got a featurette on Slappin', the jackass of parkour, who do have English subtitles in the way I have heard. Only dude that feels older than Dom's joints is Papa Giles. Real convenient. He's made a video on the death of parkour clothing business while he's working for the most successful one out there. He's actually got some super valid points, like why have parkour companies waited so long to lean into the current style trends? where are the parkour jorts? We're ready for parkour gloves. And if you think that's lame, imagine grabbing any surface used in atonement. Who's gonna pay for your robot arm if you mess up your arm on that thread dive roll? You Tony Stark? No. Then get training with oven mitts on. Insurance is expensive. I'm gonna make an announcement for the future of the show. We are losing our studio this month, and this will be the last episode of the movement shot there. So I would like to extend a massive thank you to Harbour Podcast Studios and my producer Jordan Flanagan for his amazing contributions to the movement.
This space is only possible because this guy believed in some crazy shit I believed long ago. And he said, hey, can I do a podcast with you? And now he was the most successful podcast that I have here.
Jordan and I are going to keep smashing away on the movement as we head on over to Origins Parkour, the new primary partner of the show. What? Those guys see a lot of good in the movement and have invested in the show. So what that means is...
hopefully nothing changes too much, but the show continues to iterate and improve.
As time goes by and the YouTube versions will receive attention they deserve.
You'll find the future YouTube versions on the Origin Parkour channel, more clips on Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram, and in general help with the things that I just don't have the attention and focus to do. I just want to make sure that everyone is able to consume the show on the platform they enjoy the most. I'd also like to announce that we are now sponsored by Store fucking Sport. What? And now it's going to be my pleasure, along with the natural updates on Store, to sneak in a cheeky 15% discount code each episode, active for only a week after it airs for the diehard watchers only. This episode's discount is Super Karen with the dash in the middle. I'll put it up on the screen. Super Karen. Thanks for trying to save the guys at the dock. You'll die if you fall in. It's already been done. I had a bunch of other stuff to talk about, but not without this episode going too long. So here's Bagel of the Week. That's the wrong kind of layout, dude. Then we got this cartoon looking ass Bale from Eli Fonseca.
Oh, fuck.
You literally hit everything on the way down. I don't know whether to ice your feet or your head or your pride. Thank you for watching this episode of The Movement. Please make sure to share it. It's the only way it's going to be seen on the internet. If you want to support the show a little bit more, you can head on over to our Patreon, where you can drop a little bit of money in our normal brand hat. And that money goes toward the crew of the show and helps us continue to exist. But now that we got that support from Origins, we are locked in, baby. I love you guys very much. Thank you to the Mountain for hosting this space. And we will see you guys in next episode. Subscribe.